Good morning, Tehmina Khan is here in TKMaths is fun. In today's video, we will solve a question on Poisson distribution, which is a part of the syllabus of A-level mathematics. I've taken this question from May-June 24. So let's solve this question. So in Poisson, the important thing is, first of all, you have to see what is the interval for lambda is given to you. So in this question, which is talking about a bus station, has 4 entries, and in the morning the passengers arrive at this station or entries during a 10-second interval. So this lambda which is given to you for the 4 entries is all with respect to 10-second period. But when you read the question, it is talking about number 1 is total number of passengers and number 2 is for 1 minute period. So whenever the time period changes, we change the lambda. That is number 1 thing. So in this question, we are applying 2 concepts. One concept is of independent random variable. So we will add up the lambdas. Case number 1. And number 2, change the interval. And what is the main question? Main question is saying find the probability for the passenger entering or arriving in the morning more than 3. So always change your word problem into mathematical form. So this is my question. And I'm representing X random variable for the passengers arriving at the station. So now I know my question and I will change my lambda here. Okay, for 1 by 1 for each entry. So let's pick up for 0.4 what it will be. So for example, I'm starting with the first one. Let me divide this into 4 parts. You can do it mentally also. I'm just doing it here very specifically so that everybody can understand. So what is given to me here with respect to seconds and what is my lambda, right? I'm writing for all of them. So for example, in the question it is given 10 seconds and lambda is 0.4, first case, okay? And we have to find out for 1 minute. I'm doing it for this one right now, for this entry. So for this entry, in 1 second, in 1 minute, which is 60 seconds, what will be my lambda? So you cross multiply here. I'm calling it lambda 1. It will be 60 times 0.4 divided by 10. So it is 2.4. Right? Now let's do the second one. I'm again repeating, I'm doing it one by one so that everybody is comfortable. Now we are doing for this entry. Again for this entry, what will be my lambda? I'm calling it lambda 2. 60 times 0.1 divided by 10. So it will be 0.6. So this is my lambda for second entry. What about the third one? So for 10 second, because what is the standard, we will use that for each. 10 second lambda is given 0.2, but you have to change it to 1 minute. Again 60 times, I'm calling it lambda 3. 60 times 0.2 divided by 10 is 1.2. And now for the last one. Now it is 0.5 given to you here. So in 10 second at that entry, it is, it is 0.5. So for 60 seconds, which is equal to 1 minute, what will be your lambda? So 60 times 0.5 divided by 10 is 3. Now you know for 4 entries what will be your lambda, and question is saying for the total number of passengers. So we know that for independent cases, we need to sum up here. So I'm saying let me change the color. So it will be 2.4 plus 0.6 plus 1.2 plus 3. So what is this equals to? 7.2. Very right. Now we know the lambda, which we will use for the total number of passenger entering in 1 minute in all these 4 entries. So now coming back to the question, it was probability of x greater than 3. So greater than 3, you know, in Poisson distribution we cannot find it out for the greater because there is no end limit. So in the cases of greater, we always do subtraction from 1. So it is equivalent to 1 minus probability of x less than and equals to 3. And it will become 1 minus probability of x equals to 0, 1, 2 and 3. And you know the formula for the calculating probability using the Poisson distribution. It is e power minus lambda power x over x factorial. So now this will become, now I will apply it for each one of them. So one time I will take x0, then x1, x2, x3. So this part will be common for all the 4 entries. So I'm keeping it out, e power minus lambda. Now lambda is what? 7.2. X will keep changing, 0, then 1, then 2, then 3. Okay. So minus 7.2. Now I'm writing lambda power 0 divided by 0 factorial. This is I'm just writing to explain to you. Otherwise in the paper we write here 1. Because anything to the power 0 is what? 1. Then lambda power 1 over 1 factorial. You know, I'm applying on this formula, this one here. Excuse me, please. So it will be 7.2 power 3 factorial. Now you just need to use your calculator to get the answer. If you want to further write the answer of each one of them, you can. It's better to avoid mistake, but I'm writing here the direct answer using the calculator. In the marking scheme, you will see they write the answer of these here, and then show the final answer. So I would prefer you do the same. So thank you very much for watching the video. I hope it is clear. Please press like and subscribe button and share it with your friends. Take care. Allah Hafiz.